Games started out as a book series written by Suzanne Collins that a lot of young adults really liked, but some people said that it was a copy off of Battle Royale. Well, just like Battle Royale, eventually The Hunger Games got its own movie franchise, since, there's 3 books, but the last one split up into 2 parts, so it's 4. It gets them more money, so that's why they did it. That's it. The first Hunger Games movie came out in 2012 and starred Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen and Josh Hutcherson as Peeta, the two main stars. And this movie was critically acclaimed by young adults, and then critics said that they liked it, but the shaky cam kind of bothered their eyes and they couldn't really see the action, and maybe some parts just got a little bit too cheesy. But then, 1 year later, because that's how it works with book adaptation movies, 1 year later the next one comes out. That's how it's going to go for The Maze Runner and Divergent, which I have not seen yet. The Hunger Games Catching Fire came out a year later, and a lot of critics weren't looking forward to it, but because of the changed director, they had some optimistic That's a word, right? Optimistic And to everyone's surprise, young adults and critics really loved The Hunger Games Catching Fire, saying that it was way better than the first one. They got rid of the shaky cam, and you could see the action, and it was kind of like Empire Strikes Back to the original Star Wars film. And then a year later, the first part of The Hunger Games Mockingjay came out, and the young adults, of course, really loved it. Of course, all young adults will probably really, really love it. But the majority of critics were divided and said that it was a great movie and they can't wait for part 2. And then some people said that they can't wait for part 2 because this one was so disappointing and had very little action. And then there's some people in the middle basically saying that it was aight. But in 1 year to this video, the final part to The Hunger Games will come out, Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. And everyone is excited about it. Maybe. I'm not really sure.